Crolister, the master opponent. Hi guys, Crolister here with another how to draw video. In this video, I will show you how to freehand draw a basic design of Samus Aran from the Metroid series. As with my previous videos, this is being done on Microsoft Paint. And this is just a basic how to freehand draw the character. We're going to start with the helmet. You do a simple shape like this. Then we're going to draw the visor, the face piece. Going to try to be straight here. Then go kind of downward. Then back up. Close the shape. I'm going to try to be straight again. There, that'll do. We're going to draw this on the forehead. And up. Yeah. Up and down until it's straight. That's better. I'm going to draw the mouthpiece on the visor. We're going to try to make this be a little more proportional to the other side, and the mouthpiece a little more downward. Going to draw the side parts. Make the mouthpiece a little bit bigger. Then we're going to draw the cords connecting the side pieces with the mouthpiece. I just love how they came out with this character that looks robotic, and then at the end of the game it turns out to be a woman. A human woman in a power suit. The game's creators just thought that would be an awesome idea, and it was. So. Now we're going to put the details on the mouthpiece. Alright, now we're going to start with the torso. That's the joy of having to draw with a touchpad. I'm sure doing it with an actual computer mouse wouldn't be much different, though. I'm really struggling to keep straight on that side. Then I finally do it for a moment. Fill that in. Alright, that should be good enough, so we're going to work downward. I'm not drawing any specific design of Samus. It's semi-based on her typical Varia Suit design from, like, the Metroid Prime series, or even Super Metroid, if I had to be specific. Because that's her typical iconic depiction. Her depiction in 3DS and Wii U and Smash Ultimate is actually from Other M, which, from what I heard, is a real crapper of a title. I'm gonna have to watch a long play of it on YouTube and see what I think. I'm probably not gonna like it nearly as much. We're gonna put some optional, details on the chest piece. Like she often has. We're gonna draw the neck. Now we're going to draw the shoulder pieces, which should be bigger than the helmet. It can be easy to forget that the shoulder pieces are bigger than the helmet with the Varia Suit design. I interpreted that to be good enough for freehand. Put some details on it then. Then we're going to do the other shoulder piece. That's a little more accurate, I'd say. Well, at least her right shoulder piece can be kind of leaned up a little bit, so, she can pose with her arm cannon. That's what would make that pose a bit logical. We need to make that a bit shorter. There. Right, waist. Okay. Go like a normal human's waist now. I'm going to draw the cod piece. That's an appropriate way to call it. I'm drawing her left hand now. Her left arm is like a normal arm with the armor. She usually has a circular light on the back of her left hand as well. Alright, put some detail for the elbow part. Alright, we're gonna put detail on the waist piece, like this. I always used to think in the classic series that the segmented part of the power suit gave reasoning for the morph ball transformation. Though if you've played or watched Metroid Prime, it's actually an attachment that she goes inside of, it looks like. Alright, I'm drawing her arm cannon now. The arm cannon should be on the right arm, specifically. As most people in real life are right-handed, I being no exception. Put the nozzle part on. And then, I decided to put the light on the arm cannon on the other side later on, after drawing it there. The lighting on the arm cannon differs depending on the specific design you're drawing, actually. I'm just drawing one that I remember. You can also optionally put segments on the nozzle of the arm cannon to show the physical opening effect that it has for launching missiles. Alright, I'm going to try to do the legs now. I'm going to indent where the knees should go. Then, they also have detail on the thighs that separate the orange and yellow colors. I'm gonna try to put detail connecting the legs and the codpiece as well. I did not need to curve that part that way. So Alright, now let's do the boots. Slight indentation for the knees. Then you want to curve in downward like this, and then upward for the specific design. According to Super Metroid, that's meant to be the design for the high jump boots specifically. Though, it's part of the iconic depiction. You can also put circular lights on the tops of them. Then, they're kinda like pumps on the soles. Makes sense because of what Zero Suit Samus's boots look like in the later Smash games. And shame on the game's developers because, you know, that's obvious. Although, yes, Samus is a good-looking woman, they gotta consider decency, you know? So, that's the basic design of Samus Aran. Not liking how the codpiece turned out in the end, I go back to fix it. So, give me a moment here. Alright, that part can also differ depending on what design you're drawing as well. Kind of like the whole suit itself. Then we're going to color in. We got red for the helmet and the chest piece. We're going to use black for the neck and the leg indentations there. Use yellow for the waist and the inner sides of the legs. I usually color Samus purple because of the gravity suit. Though since this is a basic how to draw and the Varia suit is the most iconic depiction, we're going to do the Varia suit and make it orange. I explained before that Super Smash Bros. Actually uses the Varia suit for Samus in all of her designs, rather than the default power suit. Then we're going to use lime for the lightings on her power suit, which include the visor and various light-up parts. We're going to use silver for the mouthpiece and the cords connecting it on the helmet. Gray for the soles of the boots. And finally, teal for the arm cannon. And there you go. I also want to throw in a little note on this picture. If you want to draw a back view, the back side of the power suit has rocket boosters, and I think that's supposed to be used for like the speed booster and possibly the space jump, so know that she has that as well. This picture will go up on DeviantArt later as Samus Aran Space Warrior, naming it after her theme song from Super Metroid. And I think this turned out pretty decent. I did do a better looking job of Samus in the previous recording, then the recording failed on me, so I had to do it over, and that's always annoying, especially if it's drawing as opposed to playing back recording on a capture card. So, yeah. Anyways, that's how to basically freehand draw Samus Aran from the Metroid series. I got plenty more how to draw videos of different characters I like and from Super Smash Bros. In the works in mind, so I'll come out with some of those. Although, being that holiday break is coming up and my unruly brother is gonna have to stay home for a couple weeks until the 6th of January, recording is going to be very difficult for me. And people typically wouldn't want to work on holidays anyway, right? Alright, so, I'll come out with new content eventually, so consider subscribing if you like different games like, I like Mega Man, I like Crash and Spyro, I like Pokemon, I like arcade games by Namco like Pac-Man, different stuff like that going on. So, I'll come out with that eventually. I am Crolister, thanks for watching, And until my next upload, I will see you. Bye.